cuties. I am Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is Days of Our Lives edition. Today is Friday. Yay! December the 22nd, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one an. Um, I'm going to let you guys rate it. Y'all tell me what you think. Look down in the comments for the link. It's too much Christmas music in this episode, so I'm not going to do it. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. We see Everett and no. I'm gonna actually go with Tate, Teresa, and Brady. So we go over to Marlena's place. They're not there, but Tate and Brady are there, and Teresa shows up. Is it Marlena's place or is it? Yes, Teresa shows up, and she is bringing over Christmas presents for Tate, and of course, she and Brady get into it because he tells them, he's going to be with John and Marlena in the morning for Christmas. Then he's going over to the Hortons later on, and Tate is like, well, I'm actually not going to be going to that. And Teresa says she's not going to be going either. And Brady was like, you were invited? And she was like, yeah, Alex invited. No, the Kyriakis, not Hortons, I'm sorry. And he was like, you were invited? She said, yes, Alex, we're actually seeing each other now. And of course, Brady has to throw shots. And I said, why do you care? Like, honestly, like, why do you care? But he just like, I know Teresa. So he's like, did you start dating Alex before or after you found out he had all this money? And she said, I don't like the fact that you keep implying that I'm a gold digger. Now, girl. But Taylor's just like, I don't want to hear this. My parents are jerks. And Teresa said, hey, you can't talk to us like this. And he was like, oh, why can't y'all just get along at one time so I can enjoy my Christmas without the two of you going at each other? And so then they apologized and they settled down and they started talking about school and how he's going to go back. And he said, well, nobody's really contacted me since I left school, like friend wise. So he don't know if he want to go back. Then he throws the gift away that he had got Holly because he said, she don't even want to talk to me. Like, Holly be tripping. And so Teresa was like, well, you say this gift to give to another girl. Don't one monkey don't stop this show. And so they're talking to him and everything. And they decide that they're going to let it be left up to him whether he wants to go back to school or not. Because Brady is like that. You're going and you're getting the best education money could buy. Like, that's a really great school. And Tate is just like, I don't want to go. I want to stay here. And of course, Teresa is thrilled. And they say, Brady, are you okay with this? And he was like, I'm happy to have him, here all the time. And so that's it, y'all. They just enjoy spending Christmas and stuff together. They give gifts and exchange. Let's move on. So then we see Stephanie and Everett. They're out talking at the house and everything. Not at the house. They're at Horton Square talking. Sorry, I was thinking about later on. They're at the Horton Square talking and going over business. And Everett says, he doesn't really celebrate Christmas. Um, Hanukkah just passed, and they didn't coincide this year, so that's what he has going on. And Stephanie says she's just gonna go home and watch a movie, and he was like, Rudolph, and she was like, no, that's not my favorite movie. But anyway, they're talking and everything, and he just wishes her a Merry Christmas because they're done working. And that's it. They move going about their business. He says, well, he has a party that he might drop into later, but that's all. And so he leaves and she leaves, right? Well, actually, he leaves and she continues to sit there and drinks her hot chocolate or hot tea or whatever. So then we go over to the Hortons place, Doug and Julie's place. And Sarah comes in with Xander. And when they come in, Julie is just like, Victoria. And they said, well, it's Horton Cook. And Julie is just like, oh, okay, because they changed her last name to add Xander's last name or whatever. And Julie, she's not seeing it for Xander. She don't like him. And so she was like, well, yeah, it's still nice to have you all. And they said, yes, we wanted Xander's like, we wanted to be together uh we want to be together. I mean, for Christmas for our daughter. And Julia's like, yeah, okay. I'm not into it either, Julie. I don't these two don't do it for me. But let's move on because then Maggie comes in with Constantine and they're like, oh, Maggie brought a guest because Doug and Julie don't know him, right? So Sarah says, they all say their highs and everything. And Constantine goes and he talks to Xander. And Xander's like, Constantine is asking Xander, how's the baby? And he's like, she's well, but I don't know if that's thanks to you or no thanks to you. And so then Maggie talks to Sarah because Sarah's like, I need to borrow my mama for a second. And Maggie's like, oh, it's so nice to see you and Xander together. And she said, stop it. We're in here because you were with Constantine. What is this going on? I thought he was leaving. She said, well, he did. He moved to Ohio, but he doesn't have any family. So he came here to Salem for Christmas and we bumped into each other and I invited him here because I believe no one should be alone on Christmas. Now, while all this is going on, Doug is talking to Julie and he says, and she said, what is it? And he said, I saw a flicker in Constantine's eye. And she was like, what's that supposed to say? And he said, a good flicker or a bad flicker? No, he said, I saw a flicker and it reminded me of me back in the day. And she was like, good you or bad you? And he said, bad me. And she said, oh, Lord. I said, look, even Doug is seeing right through Constantine. So, anyways, then Chad comes over with his kids, those cutie pies. So he comes over with them. And, they're all sad because not only is this their, what is it, the second Christmas with their mama, now they don't have Stephanie. And Chad is just like, he feeling a little bit guilty about it. And Julie finds out that he and Stephanie broke up. And she said, well, Chad, you got to get her over here for the babies. So he calls up Stephanie and he tells her, will you come over? Will you come over? And she, of course, says, okay. So she comes over, right? But then we see Everett shows up. And it's like, what's going on? And Julie said, Everett? And Doug said, yeah, yeah. Oh, he made it. I invited him. And she said, what? And he said, yeah, I saw him earlier and he don't have anywhere to go. So he didn't have anywhere to go. And I like him. So I invited him on over. And she said, I invited, well, what? You know that's Stephanie's ex? He said, I didn't know that. She said, I told you. I said, girl, he probably wouldn't listen to you. Y'all know how sometimes somebody just be right, yep. Because Julie seems like she just a talker and Doug just be going, yeah. He wasn't paying attention. And so he was like, well, I can't remember everything that you be saying. So then Stephanie shows up. She said, oh, Lord. He said, well, the more the merrier. I said, Doug, we just had this discussion about her and Everett being exes. And now Chad is here too. So so Chad and Stephanie come up and she talks to the kids and she got them a special present and they put it under the tree and it's all cute and everything. Then Everett comes out because he had to put his coat up. So he comes out and he's like, hello, everyone. And then he goes over to Stephanie and Chad and he was like, hi, you guys. And Stephanie was like, this is the party you were talking about you had to go to. He was like, yeah, Doug invited me. And after them, they were so gracious to give him the interview and stuff. He didn't want to disappoint. So he decided to come over. He was like, I thought you were supposed to be home with Will Ferrell because she was doing her favorite Christmas movie, Elf. And she was like, oh, yeah. But, Chad had invited her over. So everyone was like, this cool, right? And Chad said, yeah, it's cool. No, it's not. But anyways, that's it with them, y'all. So then they put the ornaments on the tree. They had some flashbacks. They were nice flashbacks. I don't mind those flashbacks. They were nice. They put ornaments on the tree and everything. Out, girl. And it was cute. And, it was real cute. And that's it. Then everyone ends up leaving. Let me see it. Yeah, everyone ends up leaving, and it's just Doug and Julie. And she said, "Do you think when Father started this tradition a while ago that he would know, like with 7 ornaments, that it would grow to this?" It's nice. I think. Do y'all have any family tradition? That's it, y'all. I'm done with this. Do y'all have any family traditions that you guys do? Um, that you guys do and everything. We do ornaments on the tree as well. That's about it. That's about it. That's about or watch watch like a Christmas movie. But I'm a Hallmark girl, so I love when the Christmas movies come come out. And if you watch Tubi, they had a lot of like if you Tubi has a lot of movies that I enjoy, and there was a lot of Christmas movies that came out as well. So I don't know. That's all I got for you on this Good Friday. It is Friday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys on Monday for an all new episode. I know they're gonna do a Christmas episode. They always do, unless they decide not to do it this year. They usually do the Christmas episode. I will see you for an all new episode of what happened on the soaps. Days of Our Lives edition. Be safe. Be blessed. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.